The late-night TV wars are heating up again. The last time NBC tried to dump Jay Leno from The Tonight Show, the network wound up with a multi-million-dollar payout to Conan O'Brien. And now it appears the network is trying again. The talk is that Jimmy Fallon has been tapped to be Leno's replacement. So what might this mean for the late-night TV landscape? We want to get the inside scoop from Mike Hogan, executive entertainment editor for the Huffington Post. Great to have you with us, as always.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Is this a done deal?
Well, we know that they're building a studio for Jimmy Fallon in New York. That's
Seems
the
like
one thing
pretty
that
close to done deal
is
on that
official.
front.
And then a number of NBC officials seem to have spoken off the record to the New York Times, the Hollywood Reporter, telling them that this is going to happen. They definitely want to move Jimmy Fallon to 11:30. They want to move him to New York. Jay Leno's contract ends September 2014, and the upfronts are in 6 weeks. So they seem to want to announce an orderly transition, and it looks like the whole story is kind of leaking all over the place as various sides here jockey for position.
Graciously done, I must say. The question here is, I mean, Jay Leno still leads the late night ratings, so why do you do this?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel over at ABC has moved to 11:30 and found success. His audience is increasing. He's got a lot more younger viewers than he had at 12:30, and he's actually just edging Jay Leno in 18 to 34. And you know, those 18 to 34-year-old viewers eventually become 18 to 49-year-old viewers, and that's what counts to network television. So
the advertisers pay more for them.
Exactly, and so I think that NBC's looking at a situation where they want to get Fallon in there to start competing head-to-head with Kimmel, so that he doesn't have too much ground to gain if they wait too long.
Right. Two Jimmys going head-to-head in
Jimmy
that time.
versus Jimmy.
Is Leno going to Fox? I mean, if all of this is a done deal, is that where he goes next?
Well, there aren't too many other options at this point, and a Fox affiliate said, we would love to have Jay Leno, but they tried to do this with Conan O'Brien. They ended up crunching all the numbers and deciding that Seinfeld reruns were better for ratings than having Conan O'Brien. So, you know, and Jay Leno had a tough time at 10 o'clock, so it's hard to tell what's going to happen here. So far, no actual word from Fox Network.
How much of a role is social media playing in this? Because you can't help notice now that, I mean, Jimmy Fallon has 8 million followers on Twitter. The Tonight Show only has 500,000, and Jay Leno doesn't even have a Twitter account. I mean, and there's this, I mean, the whole idea of clips now passing through the media after the show is over. So is that changing the equation here?
I think it is, and Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel both really play that game very well. If you think about Slow Jam the News with President Obama, or Michelle Obama doing the evolution of mom dancing,
right.
Those were really crazy viral videos, and in an environment where younger viewers are not necessarily going to tune in because it's 11:30 and because it's The Tonight Show, you have to be able to reach those viewers where they are, and
right.
Certainly if you have 8 million Twitter followers, you're ahead of the game on that.
And some of those clicks may ultimately equate to advertising dollars as well online.
Sure. Absolutely, yeah. You're looking at a multi-platform strategy for the future, and so having a big social following helps with that.
Mike Hogan, great to see you.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.